Hi, welcome back to season 2 of ABCD. Anybody can do. Today I'm going to discuss with you on a topic that I got a lot of requests from a lot of my fans around the globe on human resource. Well, the topic is, are we looking for a job or are we looking for a career? So I'm going to talk about a job and a career, So which one really are you looking into? If I ask you the question, are you looking for a job or are you looking for a career? And of course, what is the difference between a job and a career, right? So if I want to say at the most simplest way, if I am looking for a job, fine. People says, yes, I am looking for a job. The job can be a job which is related to my field of expertise. A job can be related to any skills that I may possess. A job can be related to any source of income that I may get in order, in exchange of rendering my, time as an employment. So that's a job. Now, is that job a job that I really want to do? For example, I got a job, say for example, as a restaurant manager. Fine, pays me good money. I get good commission, everything. Now the question is, will this be converted to my career or not? After doing the job for 6 months, I switch over, say, to a telecom company. So, in the marketing office of a telecom company. Doing the job for another 2 years, I move on to another fast-moving consumer goods product. Say, for example, I move on to a laptop IT-based company. I may be selling a laptop, or I may be doing something in a company that produces a laptop. So, what I'm doing, I'm jumping actually from here to here to here. Of course, each of my jump is associated with pay rise. Say the first job was 1000 USD per month. The second job maybe was 1200. The third job was 1500. The fourth job is 2000. But what I am doing, I am revolving. I'm changing my sector. I'm moving around. But I'm never unemployed. It's fine. I'm always getting a job. I'm smart enough. I can convince people. I'm a good team player. I am, able to deal the work on deadline. I'm able to do, overtime. I'm willing to travel for my work. I'm willing to, learn skills for my new job. Fine. Everything that is needed, I do. But is this a career for me, or is this simply a job for me? Of course, the obvious answer is I am just doing a job. I don't have a career. So, then what's a career? A career is somewhere you start, you develop, you grow, you mature, and you become the top, for example. Say, earlier, as I said I got a job as a restaurant manager. Fine. I am thinking, I want to develop, I want to have a career in the hospitality sector. So fine, day one, maybe I'm not getting a job into a 5-star hotel or in a big resort. Maybe I don't have the experience. But if I start my job as a restaurant manager, so later on I get a jump into a, good hotel as a food and beverage manager. So I am still on the same sector. Then after another year or two, I make another jump and I go into a chain of hotels as a food and beverage manager again, or a food and beverage assistant manager. So actually you see the sector. I started with a small restaurant manager. I went on to becoming an F&B, the food and beverage manager of a good standard hotel. Then I got a chance to be a food and beverage manager of a chain hotel. Then eventually, maybe after 5 years, 6 years, I end up with a job in a renowned chain of a 5-star hotel. So you see, so I am developing as a career. I've taken the hospitality as a career for myself. Quite similarly, it can be a career with a telecom company. So it can be a career with a banking company. You start with maybe a job in a money exchange with a vision to go higher. Your next jump is maybe you get an offer in a bank. You start somewhere. Then you move higher order in different banks in different position. So you are having a banking career. So similarly, if you are an academic, maybe you start being a school teacher first. If you really love the profession, you want to go and develop yourself, maybe from school you go to a college teacher. From a college teacher you go to become an university teacher. So you see, you are jumping. So as you move on, you tend to add on new skills, new knowledge, and of course your abilities are there. So it's a KSA. So you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the abilities. And as you develop, you tend to bring in all the skills that is necessary for the career in that particular sector. So you must be relevant to your sector. So you are building a career as a banker. You're building a career as an engineer. You're building a career as academics. You're building a career as a telecom expert. You are building a career as an IT expert. So we have a career. So that's a job, fine, that gives us money, gives us everything. But if the jobs are rotating sector-wise, so I'm just having a job, I'm not really having a career. I cannot say, oh, I'm a specialist on that. Yes, I do get job. I change my sector. That's also good. I'm not saying it's bad. But if people ask you, so what's your career plan? You really want to stick to IT or telecom or academics or construction or real estate? Where do you want to stick? Where do you look yourself? I'm confused. I just look for a job, that's it. But in today's world, having a career with all its, dimensions. So if you are an academics, you look forward, you look backward. What are the skills you need? You want to become a telecom expert, you look forward, you look backward. What are the skills that is needed for me for this telecom industry another 10 years from now, another 20 years from now, to keep myself still relevant to my sector? So I have a career, I have a career prospect, I have a career growth, and most importantly, I am satisfied that I am concentrating onto a sector on which I have my passion and I am perhaps the best into it. So that's in very easy way to understand the difference between a job and a career. But if you think the information was useful to you, then do share, do like, and please consider to subscribe to the channel so that you are more updated and with the information. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you are informed as soon as we upload something on the channel. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I do look forward to seeing you with some other topic very soon in this season 2. Until next time, it's ciao from me.